Hi, welcome to your practice. First and foremost, I just wanted to thank you for taking 60 minutes for yourself. 60 minutes to move and to breathe and to reconnect is such a gift that you can offer yourself. During these challenging times, it's important to nourish our bodies, our hearts, and our minds. So thank you for being here. The intention for our practice today is to remember that each breath is a gift and that tomorrow is not guaranteed. Life is precious, and this is an invitation to go deeper. Remembering this is an invitation to move more mindfully and more intentionally through each moment of our day and each day of our lives. So as you travel across your mat, let it be in gratitude, in deep gratitude for your body and your breath, for today and this hour of connection. Because like I said, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And so it's important to cherish what we have in the moment here and now. So go ahead and find your way to your back body, to Shavasana. You can begin in a seated meditation if that feels more connective for you. But we'll begin with a little bit of breath connection. And so as you start to settle in, allow all of your focus to turn to your breath. Feel each breath in and each breath out. Feel the fullness of every inhale. And that steady sense of letting go with every exhale. Feel how powerful your breath is. How vital your breath is. Feel how your breath is a tool to give you more control. To help you feel strong and steady. No matter how much turbulence is happening around you. You have your inhale and your exhale. Bring you right back to your center. Right back to you. You feel your breath, your life force, your source energy. Not only provides you the nourishment to move from shape to shape, but it is also the rhythm with which we shift from one posture to the next. It's the tempo of our practice. And our breath is always our first guide. Our breath is a common denominator for each and every one of us. Okay, tomorrow is not guaranteed, but our breath in this moment is. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Then open mouth, exhale out. Again, like that, feel the preciousness of your inhale. Let your exhale clear away some clutter from your mind. And one more time here. Deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale to release. And seal your lips and shift into your Ujjayi breath. Your inhale and exhale. Reach now through your nose and across the back of your throat. And same fullness, that same quality of breath. Moves like an ocean wave throughout your body. And start to take a full body stretch. Reach your hands up and overhead with your inhale. And bring your knees to your chest as you exhale. Maybe a little rock from side to side with your breath in. And send both hands to your right shin and extend your left leg out and down as you breathe out. Feel your left thigh bone heavy towards the earth and your right knee draw a little bit closer to your right shoulder. Fill your belly with a breath. And then exhale to twist. Let your right knee tip across you to the left. Sweep a breath along the right side of your body. Feel how it creates length and space, and as you exhale, feel how that invites you into greater depth. And from here, bring your right knee to center, and bring your left knee to your chest. Just a simple switch. Extend your right leg forward, keep your left knee closed. Take a deeper inhale here. Then exhale to discover your twist. Let your left knee fall across you and your left shoulder get heavy towards the ground. You breathe into your left side. And rotate a little bit more with your breath out. And as you start to make your way back to the midline, no rush. Bring your left knee in, bring your right knee in. Zip your legs together, find a slight flex of your feet. And you spread your toes wide. And take your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. On exhale, start to lift your head, your shoulders. Draw your navel down your front ribs and take an inhale. On your exhale, extend your left leg forward and twist your left elbow to your right knee, a little bicycle crunch. On your inhale, come back to center, left knee to your chest, heart to the midline, shoulders high. Exhale, second side, push your right foot forward, reach your right elbow across. Then inhale to center. Exhale, left leg long, left elbow to cross. Okay, now just switch into your bicycle. Right leg long, right elbow across. And again, when you switch. And switch. And 3 more each side. Switch. Switch. Okay, 2 more. And switch. Last round, switch. Good, and switch. Now send both legs long, bring your heart through center. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lift both legs up to the sky. Let your head and shoulders release. Happy baby pose, hands to your ankles or your feet. Draw your knees wide, take a breath in. Maybe open mouth, exhale, breath out. And as you release your knees to your chest, rock and roll forward and back and find a cross-legged seat at the top of your mat. Start with your right shin in front of your left. On your inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. With exhale, twist to the right. Reach your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Extend your right fingertips behind you. On your breath in, lift your heart, draw your low back up and in. And exhale to twist around. One more breath like that. Inhale, root through your sits bones, rise through your sternum, through your crown. And exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Now keep your left hand where it is. You feel your right knee press towards the earth. Right sitting bone stays heavy. Just turn your heart to face forward. And then reach your right hand overhead. So you're in a side body stretch. But your left arm is like a hammock to hold you. As you root through your right sitting bone, reach through your right fingers. And with breath in, reach both hands high to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Feel a little hinge through your hips. Take one deep breath to the back of your heart. And a full breath out. And roll up your spine into a tall seat. Reach your hands up to the sky. To back to your sits bones and find your favorite boat variation. So you can take your big toes to the earth. You can bring your shins parallel to the ground, or you can send your legs up high for full Navasana. And can you access more core and turn off your hip flexors? Proud through your chest, take one more breath in. Cross your left shin in front of your right as you breathe out. And inhale, decompression breath. Lift your entire rib cage, front, back ribs, and side bodies go long. Then twist towards your left. Right hand reaches to your left knee, and left hand becomes your kickstand. Then inhale, lean forward and up. And exhale to rinse around. One more breath like that. Root to rise with your inhale. And twist deeper as you exhale. Keep your right hand where it is. Feel your left knee press gently towards the earth. And then as you turn your heart square towards the top of your yoga mat, reach your left hand overhead into a side bend. Let your left knee press down. Your right arm reaches across. And lean into that support. And inhale, both hands high to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward and fold. Take one breath in. And one breath out. You're gonna roll up your spine to a seat. Reach your hands up high. Feel all that length. And then tabletop pose. Just sweep your legs to the left or to the right. And make your way to all fours. And spread your fingers wide. Take a moment just to find some organic movements. Maybe some hip circles. You can shift forward and back if that feels good. And then we'll make our way into a cow shape. Spread your fingers wide with your inhale. Lift your heart, lift your tail. And on your exhale, curl your spine to your cat pose. Tuck through your tail. Roll the back of your heart up to the sky. Let your head fall heavy between your arms. Inhale to your cow shape. Lift through your heart, lift through your tail. Then exhale, walk your hands forward. Keep your hips stacked right above your knees. And melt your heart towards your yoga mat. Anahatasana, take a deep breath in. And then exhale here. Now we'll shift forward into a forearm plank. So as you bend your elbows, bring your shoulders to stack right above your elbows. Then step your feet back into your forearm plank. Okay, shoulders above your elbows, push into the earth. Pull your navel in, knit your front ribs together. Press your toes, the bottom ends of your feet, so your thighs light up. Take a deep Ujjayi breath in. And then Ujjayi breath out. And two more like that. Ujjayi inhale. Ujjayi exhale. Last deep breath in. Sphinx pose. Sink your hips to the earth. Untuck your toes. Press firmly through your toenails with your thighs. Engage. Draw your belly in. Root through your forearms and pull your elbows energetically towards your hip points. Try to pull your ribcage away from your hips. Breathe in. Collarbones wide as you breathe out. Feel the muscles along your spine nice and strong. And slowly start to drag your hands back into a low cobra. Back body active there. Take another breath in here. And then exhale, lower it down. And with your inhale, find a low or a high cobra. Maybe lift up a little bit taller. Again, think decompression, ribcage away from your pelvis. And then exhale, slowly release. Then inhale to a low, high cobra or option to rise all the way into your upward facing dog and lift your thighs away from the earth. And on your exhale, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. You can move through child's pose, tabletop, or just pike your hips up and back. And pedal your feet, spread wide through your fingers again. Take a moment to be and breathe here. And feel your breath as a gift. The strength of your body is a privilege. And then walk it forward to the top of your yoga mat. Let your knees bend and let your belly just fall across your thighs. As you release the weight of your head, take a little tip forward and back. When you're ready, soft knees, inhale to lift up halfway as you lengthen through your spine. So think about like an untuck of your tail, so we'll lift your tailbone to the sky. And exhale, forward fold release. Rise all the way to standard Urdhva Hastasana, deep breath in. At the top, split your arms and twist to the right. Reach your right hand back, your left hand forward. Keep your pelvis square to the top of your yoga mat. Then inhale, back to center, Urdhva Hastasana. Grab your left wrist, rise up and over to your right. And inhale through your center. Exhale, split your arms, twist to the left. And inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Grab your right wrist, rise up and over to your left. The breath in lifts you tall. Exhale, soft knees, slowly hinge forward from your hips. Then take a halfway lift, elongate, big breath in. Mindfully find your high plank pose with your exhalation out. Just like in your forearm plank, right? Feel the strength of your body and take a couple slow, intentional breaths. You can always drop your knees to the earth to modify. And reconnect to Ujjayi, inhale. And Ujjayi, exhale. On your next breath in, shift forward. Knees up or down, lower halfway or all the way. Open your heart, up dog, cobra, deep breath in. When you're ready, downward facing dog, pike your pelvis up and back. And take an inhale through your nose. Maybe an open mouth exhale, let it go. With your breath in, lift your heels. On your exhale, take your right knee to your left tricep as you shift forward. So right knee crosses underneath your body. Downward facing dog, step your feet back. And inhale, lift to your tippy toes. Exhale, left knee towards your right tricep, shift forward. And inhale, downward facing dog. And with your exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. And step your right foot in between your thumbs. Drop your left knee to the earth. Find a scissor action through your legs, so isometrically drag your left knee forward and your right heel back. And you feel the power at your pelvis, so your inner upper thighs and core start to root down and reach up high through your heart and hands. Good. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach your right hand back, your left hand forward. Take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Keep your right knee stacked right above your right knee and use that as leverage to twist deeper. Now take your right hand towards your left hamstring and exalt, sweep your left hand up towards the ceiling. And you breathe your ribcage up and out of your pelvis. And on your exhale, windmill down to a low lunge. Both hands come to frame your right foot. Lift your back knee and lengthen both of your legs. In your cat stretch, let your head fall heavy. Hug your inner upper thighs together. Let your right hip crease pull slightly back. Take a bend into your right knee. And step forward, chair pose, left foot to the top of your yoga mat. Now feel the weight in your heels and then press through your heels, your glutes and your core lift you tall, big breath in. Good, airplane your arms, breath out. With an inhale, circle, sweep your hands back to chair pose. So reach wide and forward. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down. Take a halfway lift as you breathe in. And step your right foot to the back of your mat, breath out. As you get strong with your hands, find a one-legged plank. Send your left heel in line with your spine. Pull your navel in. And left knee towards your right tricep with an exhale. One-legged plank, inhale. Knee to nose, breath out. High plank pose, left foot steps back. Shift forward as you breathe in. Vinyasa or down dog, make the mindful choice of what you want to move through. And then travel at the pace of your breath. And as we make our way back to downward facing dog, fingers wide. Use an inhale to lift your heels. Exhale, left knee towards your right tricep. Step back to downward facing dog, breath in. Right knee towards your left tricep, breath out. Down dog with your inhale. Left knee to your nose on your exhale. Place your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down. And find that isometric scissor action with your legs and lift your heart in your hands. Then take a twist towards the left. Reach your left hand back, your right hand forward. Then take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Keep your left knee stacked and then press gently against your thigh to twist a little bit more. Okay, let your left hand start to drop towards your right hamstring. You can also take it to your low back. Reach your right hand up for your exalted. Bigger breath here. When you'll down into your cat lunge, so you'll bring both hands to the earth. Lift your back knee and lengthen both of your legs. Then untuck through your tail. Lengthen through your left side body. You can dive across your thigh. When we bend into our front knee, make mindfully step to chair pose. Pull yourself forward to your seat. Inhale, lengthen, lift. And exhale to your airplane arms. Circle sweep your arms to chair pose, so reach wide. Slow motion for that full stretch along the way. And then forward fold, dive down. Lift up halfway on your inhale. Please step your left foot to the back of your mat as you exhale. Root through your hands, pull your front ribs in. Keep that containment of energy and send your right heel back, one-legged plank. Take your right knee towards your left tricep. One-legged plank, big breath in. Bring your knee towards your nose, breath out. High plank pose with inhale. Vinyasa or down dog, shift forward to flow. We skip the transition altogether and just go back to downward dog. Okay, we're gonna start to build onto this flow that we've begun. Take an inhale through your nose. Maybe open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. And inhale your heels up high. Exhale, right knee towards your left tricep, shift forward. Breath in, downward dog. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. Extend your right leg up and back so you're in a three-legged dog. Bend your knee and open through your hip just for a moment. And inhale back to your three-legged dog. And exhale your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. Be strong through your feet, rise all the way to your crescent lunge as you inhale. You're gonna take a side body stretch. Okay, for this one, let your right hand fall towards the earth beside you. And then reach your left hand overhead. Then take a breath in. Open arm twist to the right, reach your left hand forward and your right hand back. Grow tall through your torso. Please exalt, right hand towards your left hamstring. Inhale to lift your heart and left hand high. Now listen, on your exhale, you're gonna hinge forward into airplane arms. Send both arms back beside you. Good. Circle sweep your arms into a reaching crescent as you breathe in. And airplane arms, breath out. Crescent lunge, inhale up. Warrior two, exhale, open. And from your warrior two, reverse your warrior, right hand reaches tall. Maybe reach for a little bit of a half bend, left hand goes behind you, roll your heart open. If you feel like your right leg is trying to avoid the sensation, can you recommit to your lunge? Headed to your side angle pose at your right forearm, maybe rest to your right thigh. Left hand reaches tall. You can always hover your right forearm or reach towards the earth. Reach your left hand overhead as you breathe in, extend. Wide-legged forward fold, dive through your center, breath out. And take a halfway lift, lengthen on your inhale. Bring your heels in, sink your seat towards a goddess squat with exhale, and then lift your hands straight up. You can adjust your feet as much as you need to in terms of the width and the angle of your toes. So your knees and your toes come in the same direction. And feel your glutes and your inner thighs. Encourage your knees wide, light to the arches of your feet. Bring your shoulders back so your core has to catch a little bit more. Take a breath in. On your exhale, reach your right hand overhead and wrap your left arm to your right obliques. Then push the right heel, reach the right hand. Feel your right side core fire up. And the next breath in, both hands go high. Second side, left hand reaches overhead. Wrap your right arm around you. Hold yourself. Strong through your left heel, strong through your left obliques. Take a breath here. Inhale, both hands high. Warrior to the back of the room. So spin your right heel behind you. Turn your left toes forward. Now reach through your left hand with your breath in. And headed to a triangle pose. We're going to start to lengthen our left leg and tip down. Roll your left lung forward. Untuck through your tail. Pull your front ribs in. Lean your right shoulder and your ears back. Reach your right hand overhead with your inhale. Stretch through your side body. Low lunge, bend into your left knee and hook your back heel. And from here, push into your hands. Okay, find a one-legged plank with your breath in. Left knee towards your right tricep, breath out. One-legged plank, inhale. Need to know that as you exhale. High plank pose, breath in. Vinyasa or down dog, your exhale takes you home. When you're ready, from your down dog, fingers wide, inhale your heels high. Exhale, left knee towards your right tricep, strong hands. Down dog, use your core, inhale, step it back. Exhale, right knee to your left tricep. Downward dog, breath in. Bring your left knee to your nose as you exhale. Three-legged dog, press your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee and open your hip just for a moment. Inhale back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, place your left foot to the top of your yoga mat. With feet hips distance on that same scissor action, rise to your crescent lunge. And for a side body stretch, let your right hand reach overhead. Let your left hand waterfall towards the earth. Breathe into your right side body. Open arm twist to the left, right hand forward, left hand reaches back, lift up through your torso. Feel the length through your spine. And exalt, right hand reaches up high. And breathe your ribcage for that decompression. As you lift away from your pelvis. Start to airplane your arms, so reach forward with your right hand first. Lengthen as you lean. Circle sweep your arms into your reaching crescent, big breath. I have a weird wall in the way, but you can take that big circle sweep. Airplane your arms beside you. Strong legs, crescent lunge as you breathe in. Warrior two, breath out. Okay, settle into your stance. Feel that long line of energy move through the center of your body. With your in-breath, reverse your warrior. Maybe reach your right hand behind your low back. Use that as encouragement to lengthen through your lumbar spine. Perhaps you recommit to the depth of your lunge. Give it one more breath in. Side angle is going to be your exhale. Anchor through the outside edge of your right foot. Reach your right hand overhead. You can always hover, or you can always reach to the earth. Extend your right hand, breathe in. Wide-legged forward fold, dip down. Use your inhale to lift up halfway. On your exhale, bring your heels in, sink your seat low. Find your goddess legs and press down to reach your hands to the sky. And take a moment to settle in, to adjust, to feel your breath. And find an inhale. Left hand overhead, exhale your right hand across your body. On your breath in, reach both hands high. Exhale, right hand overhead, left hand across. Inhale, both hands high. And exhale, warrior two to the right, so right knee will bend, right toes turn all the way forward. Reach through your right fingertips, feel the length through both side bodies. Maybe start to lean your left shoulder back. As you lengthen your right leg, find your Trikonasana triangle pose. Untuck your tail, lean your left shoulder towards the wall behind you. Draw your shoulder blades together to scoop your heart forward, but keep your front ribs contained. Breathe deeply in every direction, especially to the back of your heart. Then start to reach your left hand forward with an inhale, overhead. Low lunge, bend into your right knee as you unwind. Press firmly through your hands, one-legged plank, take a breath in. Right knee to your left, tricep, breath out. One-legged plank, inhale. Knee to nose is your exhale. High plank pose. Vinyasa or down dog. And let your knees drop down, tabletop pose. Inhale to your cow shape, lift through heart and tail. Exhale to your cat spine, around the back of your heart. Inhale back to your cow. Exhale, walk your hands forward, melt your heart to your mat just like the very beginning. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale. Begin to shift forward into your forearm plank. Shoulders above your elbows, step your feet back. And come one long line from crown to tail. Front and back body strong. Your breath to support you. Every inhale, every exhale a gift. Each breath brings fresh energy through your body. Every exhale is an invitation to let go, to release, to clear clutter and distraction and make free space. So you might feel freer and lighter through your body and your mind. Lower your hips down, find your Sphinx pose, untuck your toes, lift your chest. Option for seal pose, maybe push down through your palms, lift your elbows away from the earth. Make sure your low back feels clear, draw your navel in, pull your ribs away from your pelvis. Think lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. On your exhale, lower your elbows back down to Sphinx. Keep your back body active, pull your hands back into low cobra. Inhale, lower down with your exhale. Keep your elbows close, use your core, and slow motion shift your hips to heels, child's pose. Balasana. Give yourself a deep breath in and a slow breath out. When you're ready, we're gonna make our way into downward facing dog. So however you'd like to move to get there. Maybe you scoop forward, maybe you round forward. Maybe it's something else, but eventually when you're ready, tuck your toes and lift your hips all the way up and back. We'll take our final flow here. So with an inhale, lift your heels up high, strong hands. Exhale, right knee to your left tricep. Take your right knee towards your right tricep with an inhale. And to your left tricep as you exhale. To the right, breath in. To the left, breath out. One more time, to the right with your inhale. To the left as you exhale. Downward facing dog, right toes meet your left. Okay, take a moment, lift your heels up high. Take your left knee to your right tricep. Over to your left tricep. Back to the right. Shoulders above your wrists to the left. Over to the right. Last time to the left. Here we go, to the right. Downward facing dog, inhale, both hips high. On your exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Bend through your knee, open through your hip. Stay or flip into your wild thing, step your right toes behind you. Push through your thigh, feel that stretch across your front leg. Take your gaze towards the top of your yoga mat. Get strong through your left obliques, your left hand and left foot. You're gonna step your right foot to the top, draw your right knee to your heart, and slowly step your right foot forward. And from here, crescent lunge, inhale, rise all the way up. Your exhale, side bend, right hand to the earth, left hand overhead, just like before. When you're ready, twist left hand forward, right hand back. Use your inhale to exalt, tip your left hand to the sky. And exhale, airplane your arms, lengthen as you lean forward. A circle sweep into your reaching crescent with your inhale. Airplane pose, pull yourself mindfully forward as you exhale, so push down to fly. Take a little micro bend into your right knee. Use your core to bring your left knee all the way with you to stand. At the top, take a moment to settle, to arrive. Think root to rise energy. Draw the energy up through your right foot from the earth through your center, and then twist to your left. Left hand reaches back and right hand reaches forward. Maybe you take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh as a leverage to twist deeper like we did in our lunge before. Option is send your left leg forward. You reach down for your big toe or the outside of your left foot. Stand tall through your right leg, lift through your chest. Engage through your belly. This is a little tricky transition. We're gonna go to our airplane pose or warrior three. So soften through your right knee. Slow motion, send your left leg back. Either reach both hands out in front or both hands beside you. Crescent lunge, place your left toes down, inhale your heart and hands high. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, open. Reverse your warrior, maybe find the half bind, left hand behind you. Maybe keep that half bind as you move towards side angle. Maybe your half bind becomes a full bind. Reach your right hand underneath. Recommit to the lunge, lean your shoulders back. Wrap your pelvis underneath you as you breathe. Nice, strong through your legs. Keep the lunge through your right leg. Reverse your warrior so as you rise up. Reach your right hand overhead, breath in. Good, into your side angle, traditional breath out. Extend with your inhale. Wide-legged forward fold, dip through the center as you exhale. Breathe in, lift up halfway. With your exhale, heels in, sink through your seat. Stack up through your spine and reach your hands to the sky with a breath in. Reach your right hand over, wrap your left hand around you. Then inhale, both hands high. Second side, right hand wraps. Then inhale, both hands high. Exhale, warrior to the back. Your left knee will bend. Reach with your in-breath. Trikonasana, lengthen and tip on your out-breath. And reach your right hand overhead, deeper inhale. Right, low lunge, bend into your left knee and hook your back heel as you exhale. Right, root through your hands, one-legged plank, breath in. Left knee to your right, tricep, breath out. One-legged plank, inhale. Bring your knee to your nose with your exhale. High plank pose, step back. Shift forward, knees up or down, lower all the way to the earth, slow and strong. When you arrive, untuck your toes. Press your tongue and lengthen out across the earth. Find your airplane arms, so thumbs wide, palms face down. Zip your legs towards one another, so they're at least hips distance apart. Gather a deep breath in. Exhale, start to lift everything up, locust pose. Then lengthen and lift together. Stay here or start to reach both hands forward. So find that same circle sweep action to send both arms out in front of you. Take one more breath in. Belly down, Shavasana, lower. Make a pillow for your forehead with your hands and then breathe down to the earth. Fill your belly with breath and exhale, settle in. Maybe wiggle your hips a little side to side. When you're ready, bring your hands by your low ribs. Elbows stay close, use your triceps and your core. Slow motion, lengthen to your child's pose. So think about stretching your spine long through your transition. Pull your navel and reach your hip creases way back. And take a big breath here. And a slow breath here. We'll make our way to downward facing dog. Scoop through cow. Round forward through cat or take your own transition. When you're ready, it's downward facing dog. Tuck through your toes, push your hips up and back. And get strong through your body. Take an inhale, lift your heels up high. Exhale, left knee towards your right tricep. A little bit different this time. We're just gonna hold here. Okay, feel your left obliques. Press to the heel of your left hand and pull it energetically towards the back of your yoga mat. Your left knee does not need to touch your right tricep, but try to keep your weight even between your palms. Hips at the center of your yoga mat, strong through your right quad. Downward facing dog, take a breath in. Right knee to your left tricep and pause. So think plank through your body. Your right obliques are what take your right knee towards your left tricep. Long and strong. Notice if your hips are low or high. Think planked out through your body again. Squeeze the midline of your body like there's a yoga block between your arms. And then when you're ready, inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale your left knee to your nose. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay, or flip into your wild thing. Take a breath here. And a breath out. Look towards your right hand, a little bit in front of your right hand. Take that big step, left foot to the top of your mat. Think side plank through your right side. Slowly step your left foot forward. Crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Okay, side bend, reach your right hand over, let your left hand drape to the earth. Take your inhale. Twist to your left, right hand forward, left hand back with exhale. Please exalt, tip your right hand high, take a bigger breath and lift up and away from the earth. Airplane your arms hinge forward so they lengthen as you lean. Circle sweep your arms into your reaching crescent. And then airplane pose, pull yourself forward with your left leg. Broaden across your chest, open your collarbones. Stretch length through your front and back body. Micro bend through your left knee and use your core to bring your right knee with you to stand. Now take a moment to establish your balance, your stability. And become aware of your center and then twist around it to the right. Stay right here, reach your left hand at the outside of your right thigh and rotate deeper. Use it as leverage. Then you can always reach down for your right foot and find extension. Think more quad and core to lift your extended leg than your arm. So it's easy to let your left arm take over here. With control, airplane or warrior 3, slow motion, release. How slow, how intentional can you go? Remembering that every moment is precious. Crescent lunge, place your right toes down. With mindfulness, grow tall. Warrior 2, split open. Reverse your warrior, find that half bind maybe with your right arm. Perhaps you keep that as you find side angle, so half bind. You could reach down and find your full bind, open across your chest. Give yourself a deeper breath in. And a slower breath out. Now the challenge here, keep your left thigh bent. Slow and strong from your core center, reverse your warrior. Into your side angle, right hand high. Then extend your right hand overhead, take a deep breath in. Wide-legged forward fold, we sweep down. Lift up halfway, elongate. Heels in, stack up through your spine, reach both hands high. Then your inhale. Left hand overhead, right hand wraps around as you exhale. Good breath in, reach both hands high. Second side exhale, right hand over, left hand wraps. Good, inhale, both hands high. Warrior two to the front, so right knee will bend. Then reach forward with your inhale. Triangle pose, tip into your depth as you exhale. Send your left hand towards the top of your yoga mat, extend. Low lunge, bend into your front knee. Square to the top, one-legged plank. Last time, one-legged plank, breath in, right foot back. Right knee towards your left tricep with an exhale. One-legged plank on your inhale. Knee to nose, pull it in. High plank, step back. Shift forward and lower to your belly, slow. When you're untuck your toes. Good, inhale, lift your heart, low or high cobra. Exhale, pull your heart forward as you lower down. And inhale, low or high cobra. And exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale to a low or high cobra. Exhale into child's pose, either from high or low. Feel your core pull your hips back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Roll up your spine, have a seat on your heels. Link cat spine to a seat, reach both hands high as you inhale. Right, start to twist towards your right. Let your right hand touch to the earth. Right, knees can be either hips distance or a little bit wider. Lift your pelvis, reach your left hand overhead, a little half camel. Then sink your hips back down, reach both hands high as you inhale. Right, twist to your left as you exhale. Your left hand tips to the earth, reach your right hand, maybe lift your hips high. Big breath in. And exhale, hips down, both hands to the sky with an in-breath. Hands to your heart, close your eyes. And pausing in gratitude of our bodies and our breath. Of this day that we have here. Because nothing else is guaranteed. Nothing beyond this moment is guaranteed. Take a deep breath through your nose. And open up, exhale, let it go. Your hand just fall beside you and then tip to your left or right. Bring your legs out in front of you. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees go open wide. So you're in Baddha Konasana. I encourage you to walk your feet a little bit further forward if you've never taken this longer variation. So you have this nice long diamond with your legs. Reach up high with your inhale. See if you can tip to the front of your sits bones and draw your low back in. On your exhale, hinge forward any amount and fold. As you dive down, let 3 cycles of breath move through. As you take your last breath here, if you feel really comfortable, content, if you feel like you'd like to stay as you are, you would benefit from more time in this shape, feel free to stay. Otherwise, slowly start to rise up and away from the earth. Use your hands to help your knees together. Flex through your feet, anchor through your heels. As you press down through your heels and pull your heels towards your seat, pull your navel as tightly to your spine as you can using your strong core. Reach your hands up high on your breath in. Use your heel anchors to connect to your deepest core space and lower down with that control. Find a full body stretch as you arrive. And a full body breath in. And exhale, pull both knees to your chest. Let's work a little bit from side to side. We'll set up for a modified happy baby and then bridge pose. So hands to your shins, just let your knees fall a little bit wide for a moment. Think about creating as much length from crown to sits bones as you can. So as you hug your knees towards your shoulders, stretch your sits bones forward, reach the crown of your head back. Take a deeper breath in. And maintain the length in your spine as you exhale, but place your feet to the earth for your bridge pose. Root down through your feet. Lift through your pelvis. Make sure your heels are stacked right below your knees so you have that stack joint alignment, stability. Maybe push the backs of your arms, tuck your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. You could interlace your hands behind your back, or you also have the option to go into full wheel here, Urdhva Dhammayurasana. Fingertips face your shoulders. Maybe push down through your feet, and you might just first bring your crown of your head to the earth. I like to then readjust my hands so they're shoulders distance apart, fingers wide, and then push and start to lift up. Think about the power of your legs, have an imaginary block between your thighs. Breathe the space behind your heart. Option to lift to your tippy toes. Sometimes that helps to clear your lumbar spine, your low back. Wherever you are, take your time to lower down. When your hips land, let your knees knock to center. Let your toes turn slightly in. Bring your hands to your belly so you can feel your breath. Gather both knees to your chest. Take an inhale. Tip both knees over to the right. Gentle twist as you exhale. Let all of your awareness be focused on the rise of your breath in and the fall of your breath out. Gently bring your knees through center and tip both knees slowly to the left. Allow gravity to take over most of the effort. And just focus on finding a sense of relaxation as you trust the weight of your body into the earth below. You bring your knees through center this last time. Just draw your thighs in. Pull your nose up to your knees. Maybe take one more inhale. And then start to find your way to Shavasana as you exhale. Just slowly, gently lengthen out. Maybe rise to a comfortable seated meditation. Take a moment to drop into the earth. Feel that sense of letting go. We hold on to so much extra. We hold on to the past. We hold on to our expectations for the future. But the only guarantee is this moment right here, right now. This breath in. And this breath out. So can this reminder be an invitation to move more mindfully, more intentionally in every moment of your life, to cherish each breath, because each breath is a precious gift. Each day is a beautiful gift, an opportunity, a privilege. And take the next 5 to 10 minutes just to be in your body. I'll leave you here. One more deep breath through the nose. Maybe one more open mouth exhale to let go. May yoga offer us a path to compassion. May your practice always serve as your teacher, to lead you to live more authentically and love more deeply each and every day. And thank you so much. And namaste.